What's cracking, guys? It's me again, bringing you guys another Modern Warfare 2 commentary. This one is going to be a game of domination on Invasion. I'm pretty sure this is a 6v6 game. For the game, I'm going to be using a FAMAS with red dot, Marathon stopping power, and Ninja. And obviously you guys can see that I don't use sleight of hand much anymore, and I actually just converted my AK class from Marathon, or from sleight of hand to Marathon. I use Marathon pretty much on everything because I like to be able to run around and get to where I want to go and get to my flanking routes rather quickly. So this game ends up getting a pretty good score. I do alright for the amount of time that we were given. We pretty much had 2 flags on them for the majority of the game, and I get a nice little jump shot right here. So I figured out that on maps like Invasion and such, and Skid Row, or maps that are a little bit lighter maybe, that I have to use different color corrections, otherwise the contrast makes things really bright and it looks kind of funky. So hopefully you guys will notice that the colors look really good on it. I've put a extra couple minutes into trying to make sure that the colors lined up and make sure that it looked good for the map that it was on. So I think I'll do that before every video. I'll make sure that I have I'll render like a couple of seconds of the clip to make sure that it looks good, so that the finished product is something that I can tolerate. So I have a video that went up on my friend Sneaky's channel. It's one of my gameplays where I use nothing but my Glocks and I play CTF, and he didn't upload the whole video because he didn't commentate over the whole thing, but I ended up capping 10 flags using nothing but my G18s. I had 1 UMP kill, but it was to stop a flag. So he did a commentary over it. I'd really appreciate it if you guys could all go check it out. It'd mean a lot to me if you could go rate and comment his video, because he did put a lot of work into doing something for me, and he's helping me out trying to get some subscribers. So it was really cool of him. So I'll put the link in the description, guys, if you could please go check that out. I could care less if you even click out of this video. Just please go check out Sneaky's video and thumbs up his video and get him some views on that video. And like I said, I'd really appreciate it. And we're almost at 250 subs, guys. I'm at 245 right now, I think, which is great. And I'm really hoping that I have a couple of videos that are going to be coming out and going on to LGU. So when Legit Gaming Union throws up my video, I'll have a flawless search and destroy game on there that I'm going to be that will be posted. I'm hoping that they're going to do that, and I'm going to try to send in some videos to the Huppet community channel. They have a couple thousand subs as well, so I'm really doing a lot as far as self-promotion goes, trying to get my channel bigger. So what I'm going to ask you guys to do to help me with that is every video I have, if you could just click or double-click the like button for me, it would really make a big difference, because that's how YouTube sends more traffic your way. That's how more people see your videos and your channels, is based off of the amount of likes you have. So like I said, just please go ahead and like the video. I'm not going to hassle you about it anymore. I'm going to start talking about the gameplay again. So here we're losing C, so I'm going to run over here down Tank. I call this Tank Street or Right Street, depending on what side of the map you're on. I'm sure there's an MLG call out for it, but I never really played too much MLG variant. I was really good at capture the flag, just because I'm really good at predicting the respawn timer and manipulating the respawn timer and knowing when to push and where to push and when to pull a flag and when not to, which is basically just a lot of common sense and thinking on the fly. So I'm in their spawn, and I know that we don't have B, or I know that we don't have A, rather. So I'm hoping that our teammates are going to cap it, and I don't want to push too far into their spawn, simply because I don't want to flip the spawns and have them go right back to A where we just got. So I'm just in here trying to get my streaks. So I'm going to get that kill. And I'm not quite sure what my kill streaks were this game, but I must have been running 5-7-11, because I think Predator was my first streak, unless it was UAV. But I'm going to pitch it with all the army cots down here and try to take a little nap, and I'm going to get caught sleeping. And that guy's going to come and just light me up and ruin it for me. I'm pretty sure I don't even end up getting an AC-130 this game, which is terrible. And I failed Predator missile. I don't know what it is, but every good video that I upload lately, or anything I get above 40 kills on, I seem to fail with Predator missiles a lot. I'm not quite sure why. But the other thing I've noticed lately is a lot more people are shooting down air support, which is not bad. It's good for them, so kudos to you for shooting down air support. And this game is pretty old, guys. It's about 2 weeks old, and this was the first game that we played today. And my aim was pretty bad. Like I said, over the course of the last couple weeks, I haven't been playing a lot of Call of Duty. So every time I hop on, I should almost warm up with like a private match first. And I get a little goofy 360 on that guy right there. I thought it was pretty funny. And I should have just knifed that guy, but I don't use commando, so I wasn't going to get that cheesy kill. But oh well. What can you do? You can't always get them all, right? But the FAMAS is probably my favorite gun. I like the Red Tiger. I like the Red Tiger on pretty much all of my guns. I used to use it on my sniper rifle until I realized that everybody and their brother used it on their sniper rifle. So now I rock the Arctic camo, as you guys can see. I'm going to talk about my next point, which is my montage. It's going to be a combination of all of my good clips from Call of Duty 2, Call of Duty 4, and Modern Warfare 2. I never really played World at War. I bought it and I didn't like it at all, so I took it back like the same week. And I got owned right there because my aim was pretty terrible. It warms up towards the end of this game though, like starting right now. So it's going to have all of my good clips, and I don't know if I'm going to have it professionally edited. I was thinking about hitting up Zola Media, the same people that did the straight montage, and just actually paying for them to do it. Because, you know, it's a good montage is definitely worth the money if it's going to come out how I want it to. And I have the songs I want out, and 3 songs I want out, and I'm hoping to get enough clips. So I got to find out how much it is. He says he charged based on a timeline. So I'm not quite sure if that's how long the montage is, or if that's how long the editing process is. But right here I get my ass saved by my teammate, which is great. So it'll end up probably costing me a little bit of money if I do it that way, but I'm sure the finished product will be great. I'm also taking an editing class this semester at my college, so if anything, I might just wait till the end of the semester, which is December, and then I'll just record until then. That way I'll have guaranteed badass clips. You know, if I just record for the next 2 months, then I'll at least have high quality clips to bring to the table, which would be great, because right now I have it's kind of I have like 80% beast clips, and then I have little filler clips here and there. And if it's gonna be my, in a sense, my final Call of Duty montage until Black Ops comes out, or at least it's gonna be my 3rd overall montage. So I want it to be, something like some sort of a good end note, if you would. So I'm just in a spot right here, just murking these kids, by the way. And I'm running Pavlo, I just remembered. So there you go. So it's going to be out. Expect that out within the next, I don't know. It should be out by the end of January. Let's shoot for it. That'll have it out by the time I turn 22, which will be in January. So that's going to be pretty sweet. I got a bunch of Beast COD 4 clips. You can't believe some of the COD 4 clips I have. I got some really nasty triple sprays with the AK and the M16 and this and that. And I got a lot of good R700 clips. I stopped sniping with the M40 because I feel that the R700 is the shit, and that's where it's at. And honestly, I've just been watching a lot of PC montages. So it's the R700 is all they use. So I just feel, let's hop on the R700 bandwagon. But whatever. And that guy scared the shit out of me. And then his Martyrdom scared the shit out of me too. I've been dying to Martyrdom a lot more lately. It seems like they heat seek. On COD 4 the other day, one rolled down the stairs on District and killed me. It was pretty funny. Oh, so yeah, the montage will be out. I got a bunch of good clips. I've been quick scoping with the R700 on COD 4, the intervention on Modern Warfare 2. I'll keep that up. I just picked up an MP5 in the gameplay you're watching right now, and I never realized that the MP5, there's a place to use the MP5, and that is indoors, because this thing is unbeatable close range. So I'm actually going to make an MP5 class and try to get some gameplays with it on maybe the smaller maps like Scrapyard, or a good one to use it on would probably be like Skid Row or Karachi, somewhere where you got a lot of indoor spaces, close quarter stuff. And that's going to bring me to my last point. I'm going to be starting a new series called What Primary. And in this series, I'm going to do absolutely nothing but use my secondary. So I'm going to pull all the funny, bogus secondaries, except for the G18s, because I've already done a video with those on Sneaky's channel. I'm going to do nothing but my secondary weapons. And the name of the series will be What Primary, with a question mark. And I'd like you guys in the comment section below right now to leave me suggestions for like what secondaries you want me to use and what setups you want me to be. And you can even pick the primary that you want me to use that I will not be using, but the primary you want me to have set up on the class just for kicks and giggles. So I failed on a double drop shot there. This is the last kill I get. I go 44-7. Make sure you guys tell me some ideas for this new series of mine. Make sure you guys like the video, please. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. Peace out.